I'm Tyler Jackson. I've moved to America from South Africa. I'm 20 years old and I like racing motorcycles. Last season, it was a lot. We raced in CCS and ASRA up in the Midwest because we moved there, and it was a big learning curve trying to figure everything out. But yeah, we basically just raced those two series, but we're planning on expanding on that. Well, we want to race everywhere. You know, we want to race MotoAmerica, AHRMA. Preferably, we're trying to get to MotoAmerica. We've heard a lot of guys talking about stepping up to that class, and we eventually thought we need to bite the bullet at some point. So yeah, that's definitely, we're working towards it, and I think it's gonna be awesome. Currently I'm living in Chicago, in Elgin, frozen north, but yeah, we don't know if we're going to move around, but we like it over there. There's a lot of awesome tracks around there, so we're very comfortable.
Except for this time of year. How far was the drive to get here?
Oh jeez, like 17 hours. Now, like, I know it's not so bad to locals, but I mean, you're better than South Africa. To go from one point of the country to the other is like maybe 10. So that's like it's like an epic journey to the other hemisphere for us.
It is for us too. It's 17 hours is a long drive. So you drove 17 hours from Chicago. You came here, and today you got quite a few sessions in, but you had some bike issues, right?
Yeah, well, that's another thing. Again, the weather with us. We've been building several bikes over in the winter. We built our Twin Scup bike. We upgraded our Ninja. We built 2 new motards. And we kind of can't test them because there's this thing called ice on the roads, which is terrible. So we kind of rode up and down the road, and it's like, yeah, that's fine. And we got to the track, and it felt fantastic for like 2 laps, and then decided, nope, we ain't going any further with that. So, but we always have Old Faithful with us kind of thing, so we were able to get a lot of sessions in on her. So that was really cool. I'm really happy with that.
That's awesome. So out of the tracks that you've experienced around the world, what are your favorites? What's your favorite, let's say, top 2 tracks?
Oh, jeez. I would probably say my favorite in America currently would be MotoAmerica. It's the track is a little bit bumpy, but once you get used to that, oh my god, it's beautiful. My second favorite track, it's going to be a track back at home, and it's probably going to be the first track I've ever ridden on. It's a place called The Rock. It's in Brakpan in South Africa. It's beaten to hell. It's got potholes in it. The tires ripped up, but that track really taught me so much, and it really told me everything I know. So nice. I will always think of one of those tracks in the back of my mind, kind of thing. We were looking for a custom suit, and we had custom suit from other guys. It didn't work out so well, and we've heard so many good things about Bison. Even from guys that had other custom suits from other guys. So we thought, well, we need to check them out, kind of thing. And as we did, it was just absolutely amazing. Not just the absolute quality of the suits. I've never ridden something that made me feel so safe. It's just the awesome freaking customer care and the guys being there for us and everything. It's just the greatest thing. Honestly, you really do not just feel like another person buying a suit, you feel like part of something else.
The herd.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that.
Awesome. And today obviously was the first day riding in your new leathers for the season. How did they feel for you?
Well, out of all the chaos going on, it was the least of my worries. Honestly, when I first put them on, it was the first time having a racer fit, and I was like, oh no, this is hectic. But as you just start wearing them more and more and more, it just feels like a second skin. You can't get rid of it, kind of thing. Like I'm walking around the pits and I feel like the coolest guy. And I feel like I'm wearing almost nothing, and like you got like all the eyes on you, kind of thing. It's so cool. I dig it so much.
Your dad's great. So tell me a little bit about your relationship with you and your dad.
Ah, geez, that's crazy. Me and my dad have always been extremely close. From like earliest memories, kind of thing. Especially since we started racing together. I think it really just stems from, in South Africa, the financial situation of the country. You can't exactly just buy the racing suspension and the racing back shock and the racing tires. So you had to make a plan on a lot of things. So I always made it clear to my dad. He said that he'll give me the world and he'll try and make racing as easy as he can for me. And I never just wanted it to be one-sided. I always wanted not just give my best on the track, but also give my best when I'm helping my dad. So I think our relationship just really got really tight when we were racing back at home, where you come home on Friday evening, you work on the bike till 1 a.m, trying to make it, just get everything together and working, and then load it up, wake up for 2 hours, drive to the track kind of stuff. And I gotta say, I could not do anything of what I'm doing without my dad. And I'm so grateful to just have him helping me out.
Absolutely. It's a cool dynamic with you guys,
Yeah.
for sure. So
Definitely. It's painful sometimes. It gets painful. We clash heads a lot, but I mean, it's always the best interest at heart. I know that he always is just really worried about me. He keeps thinking I go too kamikaze, but you know what? That's racing. So, but yeah, I think it's the best combo that we could have. I just gotta say thank you to Bison so much. They've opened us up to an awesome experience, and I know that they're not just doing it because we're special. They do that to all their customers. Thank you so much. I recommend anyone should join the herd. It's